Righto, so let's have a little yarn about some sports cards. Obviously, if you've been following me, I've been getting into the NBA sports card market and hobby for the last 4 weeks now, and since I've made it public, I've had a few people hit me up about it, ask a few questions. If you don't do it the right way, it can cost you a lot of money, but if you do it the right way, you can make a lot of money, so you can use it as a side hustle or whatnot. But anyway, let's get into it a bit, so basically this is just the basics of what you need to know of going into the hobby, whether it's a side hustle, investment, or you're in it to flip. But first things first, do a lot of research. Do your research on everything. Obviously what I'm going to say here would only help you towards getting started, but obviously from there's always ways to progress and get better at what you're collecting, when, where, how. But like I did, do your research. This is definitely part of your research if you're watching this. So just the easy way on the way people invest. Tyler Hero Optic, say I bought this for $100. Tyler Hero kills it, gets triple doubles, back to back and everything, and just week in week out he's killing it. People start going to wanting his card and will start paying a premium for it. So this card here will go up 10x, 20x, whatever, blah blah. But that's just an example on how people make their money with cards. So another good example of an investment is Gary Vee. I don't know if you all watch Gary Vee, but he goes on about this a lot, and he recently invested and he bought 100 Giannis rookie cards at about $1,000 a pop, and I waited a couple months, sat on them, and then now they're worth around $3,000, could be even more right now, but there you go. That's just a little example of his return on investment, about $200,000. So spent $100,000 straight off the bat, $200,000 a couple of months later. Anyway, so that's another good example, and that's just how it works. So obviously the market determines the price depending on if the player's going well or not. But anyway, one question that I had for myself going into this hobby was, what do I buy? What cards do I buy? Who do I buy? So just a little basic rundown. Rookie cards. Rookie cards are the ones to go for, have the most value out of any other card other than your autographed cards or your patched autograph cards. Sometimes a rookie card can be worth more, depending on what card it is, can be worth more than your autograph card. So for instance, where are we? Here we go. Lonzo Ball is a rookie card. How do I know it's a rookie card? Because that RC sign, is that blurry? There's a little RC sign up there on these particular cards, which is a select card. Little RC sign, which means rookie card. Another example is, let's go back to Tyler Hero, and that one there, the Optic, you see down the bottom there, down there is a little stamp saying rated rookie. That means that is their rookie card. Another example, Ja Morant rookie card. These were all produced in 2019-20. Obviously they're the 1920 rookie class. So yeah, those rookie cards are the most valuable. So let's just explain that a little bit. With a player, you're only a rookie once. So for that 1 year you're a rookie, those cards are produced. Every year after that rookie, there'll definitely be some cards and good cards produced, even if in that same uniform, if they are with another team, but it's not a rookie card because it's not their first year in the league, which means those rookie cards are more valuable because they will never be printed again beyond that year. We won't go into personal collection. Personal collection, like I'm thinking, if you are going to go into the hobby, you're in it to make a bit of money and flipping that, but personal collection, a PC, is something you'll learn along the way once you jump into it. Brands. Let's get into brands. Brands. So with brands, it's a big question. People ask, what is the go-to brand of card? The type of card. There's 5 different types, main types anyway. At entry level, there's probably like 30 or 20. There's shitloads out there. But the ones that you need to know about at the moment, at basic level, are the main 5 ones, which are your Prism. These are the 2019-2020 Prisms, which is not a rookie card. There's no RC. Obviously, Dennis Rodman is not a rookie this year, so this is not a rookie card. I'm just keeping it because obviously with the hype around this documentary, someone might want it. After the Prism, you have Optic. Optic, you see the Optic sign up there. Prism, you see the little Prism sign down the bottom there. Optic is next, little O up the top, and it even says Optic Donruss underneath it. So that's the Optic card. After that is Select. There you go, there's your Select. That's what the 2017 and 18 Select cards look like, the concourse level, and a rookie card right there. After the Select, you have Donruss. Donruss is, I think, is the same maker to Optic. It has to be. It definitely is. I think Donruss is the main maker, but Optic is their sort of luxury brand, so to speak. There's your Donruss. You see the little Donruss sign up there, and it's a rated rookie Ja Morant. After Donruss, you have Hoops. Hoops, where's my Hoops? Here's the Hoops. Kobe White Hoops, Kobe White Tribute Hoops. Rookie card. Got the little RC sign at the top, and it's a tribute to Kobe White. Anyway, so those are the 5 main brands. So majority of these cards, bar this one, are base cards. So this card here is a base card. This is what you call a base Prism card. Base is obviously just your base level card, and then you have variations off that card. So an example of a variation would be you have this card, but then there's like a little hologram refractor shine to it, which would mean it is a silver Prism. Wonder if you could see it in this one. So this one here, the base would look exactly like that, but without the little hologram. I don't know if you can see it in the camera there, but in this one there, there's a little hologram in it. So that's a silver. That one would be a silver, Optic rated rookie silver. With every set of cards, there's always different variations, and they just go in color themes or color schemes. Here's an example. That's a purple Prism. Purple Prism refractor, which is just a variation to the base. So something like that, but without the purple. And different colors have different values. I think gold is the high. No, sorry, black. I think black is the highest. Black are 101. Sometimes you get golds. Nah, maybe not. I don't think golds are 101. Most golds are numbered to 5, which means there's only 5 of those made in the world. For example, this baby here. That one there. It's my Lonzo Ball Auto. And that is number 279. So there's only 79 of those in the world, and I've got number 47. So yeah, that's a little lowdown on different brands and their different values. Like I said, Prism the highest, then Optic. It's a bit of a tie with Optic and Select. And then you go Select, then Hoops. Oh no, sorry, Donruss, and then Hoops. So Donruss and Hoops are really good entry level cards. So the way I use those cards is I'll buy them and then use them for a quick flip to, I don't know, you might make a couple of dollars or whatever. If you're lucky, double your money on what you pay for it. And then sell it off and then use that money to reinvest in higher end cards, even though these are just mid-level, but better than the cards previous. So that's just a little rundown on those brands. Okay, so where do I buy my cards from? Long story short, eBay and Facebook groups. There's a few Facebook groups that you should look at. Go on Facebook, type in NBA card collectors or NBA card traders, and then the city that you reside in, say for me, or Brisbane, or the country you reside in. So for me, Australia, I type in those and there's a bunch of pages that come out. Go join those, and those are perfect to get started with. Even beyond that, they're awesome groups. There's always sales on them, and it's a good community. But other than that, eBay. And then there's others like COMC. Check out my cards and ship my cards. But those are probably take a little bit longer to explain. But yeah, those two are the best to go check out. And if you want to price your cards, pricing your cards is easy. There's this website called 130point, 130point, and you type in what card you got. You come down in a bunch of different selections and recent sales of your card, and that gives you the market price. Oh, one more, eBay. eBay's another good one. Type in your card that you're looking for, then go down the side and then click on sold items, and then it'll come up all the sold items of that card, and then obviously there's your market price. Okay, so there's a few ways you can acquire your cards. There's buying boxes, buying into razzes, buying into breaks, and buying singles. Singles is the way I'm doing it. It's the best way in my opinion, simply because it's a more safer bet. I know what I'm getting, what I'm buying. So let's get into boxes. Obviously boxes is a big gamble. You buy a box of cards, and the research I've been doing lately is saying that these box prices have gone up dramatically from where they were at last year, and so on and so on. Two reasons: simply supply and demand. Like I said, the market and the community is crazy at the moment, and the rookie class is huge, obviously with Ja Morant and Zion and your Kobe Whites and Hero. So you buy into those, open your packs, you might pull a $1,000 card, $2,000 card out, happy days. Next one, razzes. So what a razz is just a raffle. Someone will put up on one of those pages, those Facebook pages, put up the cards that are up for raffle. You have X amount of spots for an X amount of dollar value. You buy your spot and then it raffles off. It's all randomized. As you get into these groups and that, you see how it all works. You see that it's legit, and then whoever wins, the cards get sent out to you. That's a razz raffle. And breaks. A break is, so there's either a person or a company will have an X amount of boxes of cards, say 7 cards for this, for argument's sake. You have 7 boxes and 30 spots. There's always 30 spots because there's 30 teams. Once you buy into that spot, you get a team randomly allocated to you. And yes, it's all random, like I said, it's all live. You see it all happening and you know it's legit. So once that team's allocated to you, say for me, mine is Heat. I get the Miami Heat randomly allocated. Once they open all these packs and boxes and cards, anything that is the Miami Heat card is mine. That's my team. I get any card from the Miami Heat out of those packs. So that's just a short rundown on breaks. And like I said, singles. Singles is the way I'm going at the moment. I've bought into a few razzes. Haven't won any, so I hate them. I've had a few mates that have fucking gotten so lucky from them. Got some big cards, and the razz might only cost $10. Just the raffle, $10 raffle, and they're getting these big cards. But anyway, yeah, that's just a little rundown on how you can acquire your cards. Stay off the gamble, lad. Anyway, have some fun. It's awesome, it's addicting, so be careful, and yeah, just think smart, buy smart, sell smart, and then you'll have no dramas.
10 bands, 20 bands. She'll do anything for a couple grand. Never had no money, but she love to dance. I give her my money back to Uncle Sam.